Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. Welcome to another day in Azeroth, and thank you all so much for being here. Lael, Talon, Amy, Larry, Mr. Santa, Wayne, Dinosaur Himpton, Monica, Dave, welcome, everybody. What is new? What is good, guys? It'd be cool if you could see the game, right? Don't you guys want to see the game? There's the game. My OBS might be a little bit slow today, apparently. There we go. Everything looks good now. Alright, today I want to check out the new hard mode mini zones that they put into the game in 11.0.7. So we're going to do that first. And then we'll see what other kinds of stuff we can get into, depending on how much time that takes. I was having a lot of fun doing the prey stuff. I was having fun doing the solo delves. So yeah, we'll just see how things go. It's been a while since I've pushed the buttons on this character. But I have to say, I have been missing this character a lot. That's one of the biggest reasons why I'm back on here today is like, yeah, there's new content, but I just miss playing the character. Got pretty attached to this one, it seems. They have a holiday event going on. I think that's why there's all these flowers. I may or may not have a quest to grab some of these. Yeah, we got some kind of midsummer festival quest here. I'm just going to grab these really quick. Okay, Lady Jude, welcome to the stream. Robert is cosplaying as Eminem. Nice, nice. I went to the same high school as Eminem. Lincoln High School. There we go. Alright, let's head over this way. Pretty sure this is where the new quests are at. Somewhere, possibly. Nope. Nope, that's not it. Okay, they're north of us. There we go. It's Eminem cosplaying Robert. Yeah. I think he started wearing glasses recently, but I wore glasses first. He's never worn glasses till very recently. I mean, he is getting older, so it could be that.
Your clever little Riftwalkers have found your target, Riftblade. Why do you insist on waiting?
We are not charging in through another portal blind, Decimus. We need a few experts before we mobilize, starting with our champion here.
Our champion here. How's the volume? She seemed kind of loud. Maybe my dialogue is overtuned. Alright, so they discovered that the Void is operating on former Legion-controlled worlds. Former Legion-controlled worlds. We have to recruit somebody in Murder Row.
Death to the Shadow God.
And we have to recruit some other guy. Okay, so we're recruiting people to go into these former demon worlds
Use discretion when
that apparently the Void is using to set up shop.
Umbre cannot afford upset tensions here in Silvermoon.
Gather your friends quickly, hero. Every second we delay, we lose the advantage of surprising our enemies.
I'm kind of like detached from the story a little bit. I don't know if I care so much about the story beats as I do just about the content at the moment. I think this is the new power system, so of course it's modern WoW. They had to put in a new power system for this patch called the Omnium Folio. Thalassian University. We're gonna have to do this first. I think let's unlock the power thing before we look at any of the new content. That would probably be smart. And then what has this girl got over here? Void Strike. This is not the new stuff, I don't think. I'm gonna take this anyway.
Your efforts to help us in these
I'm not
dark
really
days
sure.
brought you to my attention. I know with your assistance.
Let's focus on getting to the new Omnium Folio place. Right here. Oh, it's just as overwhelming as ever to jump back into this game after taking time off. Ooh. It's like incredibly daunting sometimes. You step away, like I haven't played in like a month. I think it's been about a month since I played. And you come back in after you miss a half patch and you come into the 0.7 patch and it's like, wow. What? I just started to figure out what to do in the base game.
The eternal sun still guides us.
We have much to discuss. Do we have to? For the last few decades, a dormant artifact laid beneath the halls of Magister's Terrace. Once serving as a beacon of knowledge to the Magisters, the artifact abruptly fell silent some decades ago. Decades. Let's keep saying decades again and again. After the Dawnwell's rebirth, the artifact reawakened. When we returned it to the Lycanium for study, it unleashed chaos upon... Okay, let's
The Magister's Terrace awaits.
get into it.
Let's not keep Magister Umbric waiting
Indeed.
unsupervised. Shall we?
Chaos, welcome to the stream, buddy. This event has really cool travel quests that take you back to the old world. Oh yeah? One of the ones that I took? It didn't seem like any of them were going to be like too story focused. I'm hoping this one is just unlock the power thingy and move on with my life. I might be too weak for the heroic world tier. Awesome. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what we have to do. I can do the new content on the normal tier first, though, right? I don't have to jump right into the heroic world tier on in the new worlds. So we'll just do whatever we can. It won't be hard to gear up. If we need to meet a certain gear requirement, I'm sure we'll figure out how to do that rather quickly. Oh, the summer event. Oh, okay.
Behold, the Sunstrider Omnium.
Silent and dormant since the fall of King Anasterion. Until now.
Alright, we gotta quell some of this chaos that's going around here. I think the only way we know how to do that is to hit stuff. 3 omnial anomalies confronted. Okay. Sure. Let's jump down here.
Whether it was arcane, fell, or even light, or void, Dathramar created the Omnium to preserve knowledge within.
But when King Anasterion fell, the Omnium shut down. Not even Kael'thas knew how to revive it.
They're making up a whole fake backstory for this power thing that we're getting. They're like retconning lore. They're just inserting this into the Blood Elf lore. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, there was this thing we never talked about before hiding beneath Magister's Terrace. And it has this rich history. We all knew about it the whole time. We just never mentioned it to anybody, specifically not to you. What?
So why is it active now? And what's causing it to malfunction? Do you think Kael'thas?
Damaged it? No. Apart from the stench of Fel, the Omnium was still silent when found in his possessions.
Oh, Kael'thas had it.
If it was still dormant when you recovered it, could it somehow have been damaged before the king was slain?
The Omnium was well protected here in the Magister's Terrace, until Silvermoon fell under attack.
There was much carnage that day, Ramath. Perhaps these anomalies can tell us more.
What is it? It would be unwise to oppose us.
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's going to be really helpful. They must have, they polymorphed me. I had no control over that. Suddenly, I was a mana worm. Some kind of weird new mana worm. Okay, now I'm some kind of bird. I don't know what's going on exactly. But we're just going to roll with it. We're filling a bar. Okay. It takes us a minute to realize that we can fly. Like every time we polymorph, we kind of free fall for a minute. Before the game remembers that I should have control of it. And we're Spyro. Hey, we're playing Spyro. The Spyro Remake HD Remaster. Okay, I guess that... Did we... No more polymorph for us. Okay. Okay, this is visually jarring. Oh, cool. I feel like if it's a new power system, like, okay. But do I really need to do all these quests? Like, I feel like story in this game should be completely optional. Because a lot of people don't care. At all. And a lot of people think it's bad who do care. So I think, like, all the story stuff should be optional. Like, don't make me do quests to unlock... Do one quest.
What would you ask?
Go talk to the guy to unlock the new mandatory power system. That's it.
Be about your work.
Because I don't really care for, like, these kinds of quests.
On the backbone of tradition.
God. I'm off to a good start. Did we unlock the thing?
If I can find
I still can't use the thing.
Darkhan ripped from the Omnium, will you be able to recalibrate and stabilize it?
I will. Bellavir should have locked the Grand Magister's key.
Are we on drugs? It feels that way.
Now my study is safe.
I feel like this experience would be better if I were on drugs.
Champion there.
Maybe when the developers made that quest, they were on drugs. I don't know. Maybe they're not on the right drugs. Where am I? I'm just lost inside this Blood Elf place now. Where did these people put me? We live here now. This is our house. I didn't anticipate this would be a whole Blood Elf storyline with all this made-up history stuff. I just thought we'd go unlock the new power thing. Because it's mandatory. Like, I don't have a choice but to unlock the new power thing. I absolutely have to have it. What they want me to work for it. I'm gonna have to hearth out of here. So I'm not sure where they put me or why. Buffalo Bill, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Did this power thing unlock in the 0.5 patch? Is that when they put this in? So, like, I could have got on and done this, like, at any point, probably. I really want to play some retail so bad. I really want to play some retail. Oh, I'm trying so hard to be able to. But when you come back to play this game, like, the game does everything it can to stop you from playing it. It just tries really hard to, like, it does everything it can to make sure you can't just play the game. Like, this game has the best button pushing of any game I've played, and I want to get to that part. That's why I come back and play this game. I play it for the class fantasies, the specs, the button pushing. And obviously it's really pretty. But when they put all this story stuff in my way, like, I just don't want to have to go through all this to play the game. Especially when I'm trying to come back and, like, get back into things. You know, I want to jump back into some actual content.
The Sunwell must be protected. We have overcome much.
We're gonna skip the minigame, okay? Look, I want you guys to see this. There's a minigame here. Like, I'm just trying to unlock the new power system. But there's a bunch of story, which would be okay, I guess, if you were into the story. And if you thought it was very good. But now there's a minigame. I'm gonna skip the minigame. I think this was a really good design choice. Because could you imagine me in the state of mind that I'm in right now after what I just said about wanting to get into the game? Could you imagine me hitting a minigame right now? And having to fight with a minigame that I'm not gonna understand? Can you imagine what would happen then? Ooh, I'm so happy they just told us we could skip it. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh, this takes a minute. We gotta fill the bar here. This is our penalty for not being willing to play their minigame. We gotta wait. Guys, stop saying I look like Eminem. We live in the same state. We went to the same high school. He's gonna come and beat me up. Like, stop saying his name in my chat. He's gonna find out about me. And, I'm gonna tell him to give me my glasses back, firstly. But then he's gonna take my hat and my beard. And we can't have that. I can't be just a floating orb with glasses. That doesn't work. Did I say I will play some retail? Valencia, what does it look like I'm doing? Yeah, I said that, and I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it. Second ward on... Okay, we gotta go up and do the second ward. How am I... Where are your stairs, bro? This guy has no stairs inside of his house. Like, he has a second level here, but they just didn't install stairs or even a rope ladder. I gotta go outside to go up. I gotta go up. The only way I know how to go up is on my mount in this game anymore. Like, anytime I have to go up a level, I have to mount up. There's never any stairs to find. It's like they forgot to design stairs into the game. Oh, I'm too high up. Now I have to go down. Oh wait, are we good? Is this it?
Do not squander resources.
Oh boy. Second ward. What am I looking for exactly? Everything seems really chill up here. Is this not it?
I am rather busy.
You're rather busy? Well, that's nice. It's in the ceiling beneath me, apparently, according to the quest tracking. Oh man, I don't know if you would call this gameplay in the traditional sense. It's just like if you shot me in both of my legs and put me on a track, we wouldn't necessarily call that running. You might call it something, but you wouldn't call it running at that point.
I serve silver.
Oh my god. No, I don't want to do the minigame. Oh god, please stop. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, how do I get out of this? Oh my god. Oh wait, we did it. Oh, I did it, guys. I did the mini game by frantically I had to left click or right. I had to right click. Frantically right clicking. That's how you solve that one. Just frantically right click everything you can in an attempt to close out of it, and you'll get there. This is not what I want when I have to get on and like open up the new bolt, when I have to bolt on the new power system. When I have to do, I don't want to have to do all this. It's like we didn't have, when we got glyphs in Wrath of the Lich King, they didn't make us do an hour of side questing and 6 mini games to get glyphs. We just had glyphs. Like, if you want to bolt all this on in the middle of an expansion, that's fine. Just open it up. Just have me go to the place, have them say, this is what this is. Here's the story behind it. Would you like to read more? No? Okay. Here's how you use this. You click, 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 click. Done. And then if you want all this lore and all this stuff, then they can have it in text. You can read like 6 pages of lore about it. And if you don't want it, you can just get your character power that's mandatory so you can get into the gameplay bits that you're really looking forward to.
What
Is anybody looking forward to getting on and doing stuff like this?
Do not squander resources.
Like, a fair question. Like, does anybody enjoy this kind of stuff? When they hear there's a new power system, and then you log in to do the new power system, and then you go through this. I think people just get through it. It's like how you have to shovel snow. No one complains about shoveling the snow because everybody has to do it, and I feel like that's how people feel about stuff like this. You know, they feel like there's a new thing in WoW. I want to play with the new thing, but first I'm gonna have to shovel a bunch of snow, and that's okay because when there's snow, you shovel it. And I think that's how players feel about this content. Nobody says anything because it's like shoveling snow. You don't bitch about it because everybody has to do it. And so everyone keeps their mouth shut for the most part and pretends to suck it up and enjoy it. Oh yeah, shoveling snow, it's a good physical activity, good for the heart. And so we go through this content, and nobody wants this.
I am rather busy.
All right, rant over. I think we're about done.
Sunwell must be protected.
They've been telling me this for a while. This questline will unlock the Omnium Folio. Will it?
Respect our customs.
Are we good? Did we do it? And now they leave me here like I'm not even at the folio. I may or may not have unlocked the folio. Hard to say. The Grand Magister's key cipher hums with latent arcane energies. I think I got it. This style of content is the opposite of what an MMO is. Kind of. I don't even know what to call this style of content. I don't know how, like... I don't know how kill quest and collection quests got us here. You know, that's like all you did in Classic, right? You killed things, which was great because you were pushing your buttons. And you clicked things, which was great because to get to the things you needed to click, you had to kill things, so you had to press your buttons. And so, like, basically the game was designed around, like, the game was designed around playing it. You know, you wanted to play it. Now the game is designed around, like, moving through it. Like, we have to move from place to place to place to place. We're not really doing a lot of gameplay necessarily. But we're moving about the place quite a lot, and we're going to lots of locations very quickly, and we're seeing stuff. And so it used to be about playing your class, but now it's about moving your ass. It's almost the same thing. I don't know where the folio is. They left me with no... I think I unlocked the folio. But you saw that when it happened, I was just standing with Dude in his apartment. And so from standing with Dude in his apartment to actually getting to where I clicked the folio, I don't remember that now. You know, I don't know, like, where the folio actually is. Or if I really even unlocked it, because it seemed really inconclusive whether I had more quests to do, or whether the thing was well and truly unlocked. Where is the Omnium Folio located? The Omnium Folio is located in the Lacanium inside Magister's Terrace on the Isle of Quel'Danas. That tells me basically nothing. How about images, like an icon on a map? That tells me nothing either. Okay. I don't know where this thing is at. And I don't seem to be able to find out. And this is like the typical comeback to WoW for a patch experience, which is why like I get the itch to play this game all the fucking time. So many times in the last 2 weeks have I almost done evening streams just because I wanted to play this game so much. But I don't. I don't turn the game on. Because a part of me knows from experience that this is what I'm gonna have to be subjected to, and then I maybe get to the game. I'm gonna have all these mandatory catch-up things I have to do, and they're going to be awful. And I'm going to have to do them. And it's gonna be rough. And so that's why I don't come back and play every time I get the urge to. It says you should have the Omnium icon in the bottom left corner of your minimap. I fucking don't. I got nothing. And so does that mean I'm not done? Maybe I'm not done. I'm not done, but it stopped tracking the quest. The quest tracking went away as if we had completed the chain, but we hadn't completed the chain. Is that just like a bug that happens? When I'm continuing a chain, shouldn't it be automatically tracking the next one that I take? Or does it just like stop tracking? Because when it stopped tracking, I thought that's the end of that chain. He's not sending me anywhere else. Now, if I had thoroughly read the quest, like 1% of the WoW population does, then maybe I would have realized like, oh, okay, he's sending me somewhere. But from just like clicking through, it acted like we were done with the quest chain. Kind of weird. Maybe just a bug. Okay, we're going quite far, it seems, for this. Where are we going exactly? Shit, what was that? Okay. Wait. Where are we going for this? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Let's just follow the in-game tracking. If I can make it to where we're pushing buttons, I swear I'll have a better attitude. It's just, and some of you guys probably feel this, because some of you guys like me try to come back to the game occasionally, and it is really, it feels like you are just punished from taking any kind of break, from losing interest even for a moment. You take a month or so off, and then it feels like you've missed a half patch. You're trying to jump into a 0.7 patch. And it feels like the game doesn't want you sometimes. It definitely doesn't feel welcoming. Like, and I'm not a new player to WoW. Like, I play all the time, but it's like they managed to design the game in such a way that even though I've played it for 22 years, if I stop playing it, they've designed it in a way that when I try to get back in it, I'm always confused. Like, how do you achieve that? You'd think one time they'd get it so even a dummy like me would know what's going on. But every time I try to come back in after stepping away, I come back and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, where I'm supposed to go, or what's going on. It's like I'm punished for not playing every single week of my life, I guess.
The shadows serve
You'd think the
us.
game would want it to be easy for people to come back.
Shadows watch over you.
Connecting, focusing, anchor. Do I want to like run into this? No? What am I connecting it to? Maybe I'm walking over here and connecting it to something else. No, that wasn't it either. Okay. Okay. Let's try again. Where would I connect this to? Would I connect it to this? That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe I connect it to this other glowy one. Maybe we're connecting them in a straight line around the room. Okay, that's what we're doing. This quest is full of innovation. Not only do you have to pull a line, there's a gravity well that slowly slides your character in. So man, they went to the wall on the mechanics for this quest. Who needs to go kill stuff in the open world when you can do stuff like this? This is like, you know, This is peak. Oh, we're not going to this first one. For some reason, we're not crossing over to this one, it looks like. Look at that. They switched it up on me. Oh shit, no, that didn't... Did it work? That didn't even work? Is it lying to me? I think I need to complete the outside edge here, even though this one is lit up. Look at that. Peak gameplay. I had to use my brain just a fraction of an iota, too. Look at that. We made a square, guys. We made a square.
Greetings,
I feel like an accomplished toddler now. This quest line will unlock the Omnium Folio. Stop telling me it's gonna unlock it. Just tell it to me when I have it. This is the reward. It shouldn't show this until I'm actually getting the thing, you know? Ready yourself. We have to ready ourselves.
Not bend to the whispers.
Search the Dawnstar Spire with Umbric.
How many times must Darkon's crimes haunt us? Be on your guard, champion.
Is the voice acting too loud, guys?
Sense something.
Like when they talk, is it too loud? Or is it okay? Because it looks loud on my end. Sounds okay on my end. I don't think the writing is good enough to have it be worth blowing your guys' eardrums out. I can turn the dialogue down a bit. I'm gonna bump it down a bit. Boop. I'll try 90. See how we feel about it. Now, where did this guy go? Oh, we have to go through the portal. Okay. This questline will unlock the Omnium Folio, it coming in 2028. No, that's what it feels like. I didn't expect this was going to take a long time. I thought we would be able to unlock this power thing and get right into exploring those new void planets. Well, they're not new, but you know what? I thought we'd get right into that. I clearly underestimated Blizzard's ambition. We got a Void Magicule. As you peer into the orb, you see brief flickers of runic enchantments, forbidden spells, and sealed away knowledge swirling within, calling out to you.
Darkon must have hidden this even from his master. I can't help but wonder what secrets he gleaned.
Is he in a wall talking to us? Where's he at? I don't see him. Umbric? Are you okay, buddy? I don't think he's okay. Okay. Maybe we're done. This questline will unlock the Omnium Folio.
We serve the Alliance.
We must return to the Omnium Folio now. I think we're there, guys.
The light is not the only.
Can you port me back, bro? Thank you so much. What a bro. He knew what I wanted. See, this time, see how it keeps tracking the quest? And so, like, I just keep following the quest marker like a sheep, right? That's why it really threw me that one time it just didn't track the next quest. This quest is guiding me corridor by corridor. It trusts that I'm so stupid I will get lost in here like I did. And so this one's guiding me like turn by turn.
The eternal sun still guides us. Do not let outsiders interfere. For Quill Thalas.
Ooh, cutscene. Oh, just an in-game cutscene. Never mind. What am I looking at? What? It's like one of those weird desk ornaments that you get at one of those like specialty shops. Like you go to the mall and they got those like specialty shops where it's like only seen on TV and you get these weird things. And this looks like the giant version of like a small thing that would be on someone's desk that would move like this. Perpetual motion magic. The orbs seem to float in the air. That's what this looks like. Like I don't know what this is supposed. A folio, I thought it was like some kind of tome, like a book or something. I guess when I thought about like a folio, I thought about like a collection of pages. Maybe I don't know what the hell a folio is. Is it possible that my idea of what a folio is completely wrong? Is a folio not a real thing in real life? I thought it was like a collection of papers, pages. But maybe not. Yeah, a leaf of paper or a page number. A detailed bill or ledger. A measurement used to calculate the length of a document. It was document related. But instead of being a book thing, it's like a desk ornament. Can I click it? I don't click it. Okay, we're not done yet. We gotta talk to Umbric again.
All paths are possible.
Okay. And this questline will unlock the Omnium Folio.
The Rendorai shall prove our
Oh
worth.
god, Seeking Knowledge Week 1 of 5, the Omnium Folio. What is this?
Baladash Malanore.
Those who sought to learn from the Omnium had to contribute to it. While most magisters studied within the terrace, a select few were appointed as Seekers of Wisdom. Seekers would search for new and foreign magic to contribute to the Omnium's vast index for study. Given your adventurous experience, I think you'd make an excellent Seeker. They capitalized Seeker here, but they didn't capitalize Seeker here. If you're interested, the Grand Magister will explain more. Am I interested? I get a mote of Omnial Inquiry. Oh boy. It's like a word salad. Mote of Omnial Inquiry. Okay. The end of this questline rewards the Sunstrider Omnium Simulacrum. I know the definition to all of these words, but I've learned from this thing back here that I can't trust Blizzard's use of any of these words. So I have no idea what this means. It's good to have a reward though, of which you can't decipher what the hell it even is. I guess I want that reward. That sounds good.
Maintain focus and control.
Powerful runic enchantments? Count me in. Take the Omnium Folio from Romoth.
It would be
Aha!
wise to oppose us.
We're in, guys. How long did it take? About 35 minutes. It takes 35 minutes for an idiot to unlock this system, you know, who's been away from the game for a couple months. Core Rune. A rune of unleashed fire. Your spells and abilities have a very high chance to unleash the power of flame, dealing fire damage to an enemy or restoring health to the most injured ally nearby. Does it restore health like if you're a healer? I'm assuming like if you're set as heal, maybe then it would do the health, I would think. Or we do Rune of Void Touched Orbs. Every 10 seconds you attract a Void Touched Orb, up to 5 orbs. Damaging an enemy sends all of the orbs at them, dealing cosmic damage per orb. Your healing spells send all of the orbs to the ooh, so do we want to go Void, or we're going Void or Light, basically? I feel like for a Paladin, it's probably more thematic to do the fire side. So let's burn them. And then maybe we could, when we do if we do a Void Elf Hunter, which I'd like to do, then we'll do the, we'll check out the Void side of it. Alright, so there we go. It's just bonus damage, right? And we need these Motes of Omnial Inquiry. We need these to power up the folio. That's why we want these. So that answers that question. So when we do these quests, we're getting the motes. Does it say exactly like what we need to do for these quests?
I serve Silvermoon.
Oh, it's gonna give us another one now. Okay.
Respect our customs.
What does this mean?
What would you ask of me?
Oh, is this their new stay a while and listen thing? Oh, that's really cool. I like this new icon. That's a new stay a while and listen. Okay, what do you have? Seeking knowledge, rank 2 of 5.
Come with an open mind.
Collect 8 ritualized arcana. The ritual sites in Quel'Thalas use the ley lines to fuel their magic. Disrupt these sites and retrieve samples of the arcana you find. Okay, and then that will get us another one.
Be open to possibilities.
So we should probably get that one done. We should probably power this up as much as we can. Oh, we have to. Oh yeah, we have to go do it. I'm gonna save the stay a while and listen for another time, because I want to see if I can get out into the world and like start pushing my buttons a little bit. Oh god, am I lost in this building again? I might be. I will get lost in a sufficiently large library. I've been in a library a couple of times that was big enough that I actually felt like I was lost in it. Because I'm very bad at like directions and orientation and all that navigation stuff. I think we're getting out. Oh god. Oh yeah, okay, we're okay. We made it. Now you get to go do the ritual site. Void is best for most people who do Endgame. Yeah, I'm just gonna go thematically, because for me, like, what feels good is gonna be better. The Void one seemed really cool. Like, if I were picking just off of mechanics, I would pick the Void one. But since I'm a Retribution Pally, it just, like, I can't pick the Void one, you know? If I do Mythics or something, you know, if I were to do some, like, Mythic 5s, then I would probably just pick the optimum build, whatever Wowhead said I should do. Because I feel like that's the polite thing to do if you're grouping like at a mythic level with people. The polite thing to do is just to have the optimum build, you know. But if I'm just soloing, then I don't really care so much. Oh god, this thing is far away. I have to utilize my flight time as like coffee drinking time, because when I play retail, I find I don't have nearly as many moments to drink coffee. Because we're never sitting, we're never drinking, we're hardly ever waiting. And so, like, my coffee sits here, and sits here, and sits here, and it's a really sad affair. Am I sure I'm on the right quest line? And Talon, yeah, how can you know? Right, I think I am. I'll never believe it again. I have so much stuff to do in the game that, like, I'm worried that I'm never gonna get done. Like, I really wanted to do all the side quests in the Void Storm, because the side questing is really good. And I actually enjoy the writing in the side quests a lot. But now that's like, I got all this other content to do. I never finished the main story. I think I have to do a raid for this one. Yeah, I haven't killed the Dark Naru yet. I've seen all the story, right? Because obviously, like, the internet's good at just spoiling stuff. Wait, what's this doing? No, I don't want to, no, don't track different things, Robert. Don't get distracted. There we go. Yeah, so I have to do this raid, you know, I probably have to do that on looking for raids since I don't have a raiding guild or anything. There's probably 6 new raids out with story that I haven't seen yet. I feel like I'm really far behind in, like, the story department. Like, I've seen the story, I kind of know what's going on, but I haven't gotten to play through most of it. And that's why kind of like I detach from a lot of it now. I feel kind of detached from the story because the story's gone on and on and on. Like, I haven't been able to keep up with it. And so now I'm like, meh. Story. Back when I started playing WoW, like back in the day, I never thought that I would come to a point with WoW where I would say, like, WoW has too much story to play through. I never thought that back in the day. And I would never have thought we'd get to a point where I would say in my life, like, WoW has too much main story to play through. Like, from the game I started playing to the game it is now, it's like, oh my god. Never would have thought it would shape out like this. Oh god, what did I do? Oh god, what is this? A corrupted path. Faithbreaker Gerlach only sees one path forward. Corrupt everything, while the ... with the void and let chaos take reign. Okay, what is this? A tier 2? I'm gonna do a tier 1, because I got no idea what to expect here. Ritual spoils. Ooh, spoils are nice. Field accolades. Okay. Ritual site reports. Oh, okay. So this is how I get resources for the Omnium Folio. This seems to be almost like a delve type thing. You have joined the queue. Is this multiplayer? What is this? This was 0.5 patch stuff? This is not multiplayer. Am I okay here? You look inviting. Okay, you're fairly easy to deal with. Button pushing! Hurrah! We're almost there. And we can put... Oh, you're an elite. You're not going to be a problem. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I have some objectives. So we have to kill cultist apprentices, we have to capture void entities, or captured void entities defeated. So although I don't know why I'm here, and I don't really know what's happening thematically, we do have some objectives we can track. We got some ritualized arcana, whatever that is. I gotta deal with this tentacle. Okay. What instance is this using? Is this using one of the delves? Or is it just like what, or did they make this? Like, what is this? I'm very confused about what this content is and what it's supposed to be. Like, is the only purpose of this content just to power up the folio? Okay. So just go to the dots. Fight stuff, go to the dots. What is this? This creature was being enhanced by unknown magic. Perhaps you should gather more of these fragments. Collect fragments of power. Unlock challenge embers. The overwhelming power of the ritual is felt throughout the site. Embers of power can be found empowering nearby enemies and their leader. Increase spoils by 25% when selected. Find embers of power from a tier 1. Oh, okay. Okay. Moving on. All of this gets easier to understand the more you play. Oh, Redbird, I know, buddy. Thank you. I know. Sometimes I just like ranting about stuff. I get it. I know, like what I said earlier, it's like you're punished by stepping away from the game for periods of time. And I totally understand that. The game is definitely designed in a way to punish you for stepping away, in the sense that you're going to come back and do a lot of stuff. And you're not going to have any idea what the stuff is. And then it feels like, what is this? You should reclaim the stolen treasures. Okay, so more objectives. It kind of starts to feel like, you ever have like a really smart friend And it's like their knowledge of a certain subject, like whatever it is encyclopedic. They know a lot about something. Maybe they know a lot about lots of things, and they talk to you as if you're on their level. They talk to you as if you know just as much and understand all the complicated things they're saying about whatever the subject is. And then one day you have to tell them, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're going on about. It all sounds very interesting. It truly does, but I have no idea what you're going on about. That's how Blizzard makes me feel. It's like hanging out with that friend who's just like way smarter than you, and they have a subject that they specialize in, and they love to talk about it, and they talk to you as if you're at their level, but you're not. You're not even close, and they're just going on for the love of the talk, for the love of the subject, and you're just kind of trying to keep up because it all sounds really interesting, but you don't know what's happening. And that's what Blizz is like now. That really smart friend, and I can't keep up. Oh god. Well, this guy looks absolutely terrifying. What the hell happened to him? Like, that's some kind of like Eridar that got twisted by the void or something. That guy looked really messed up. These guys are elemental ritualists. Like, elemental ritualists. What does that mean exactly in this sense? Like, the element of void? I shouldn't think about these things too much. I think I need to go up. Oh, I can't fly. Very interesting. Okay, well, that changes things. We can't fly. Nice. I like that. That's a great design choice. I'll tell you what though, once the game lets me push my buttons, I get really into it. It just sometimes takes us too long to get to that point. I feel like I'm collecting so many resources, like maybe I ought to be clearing this whole place. I don't know if that has any value. Or if I should simply stick to going right after the objectives. Alright, now we need a corrupted creature killed. Challenges, 0. Yeah, there's clearly a lot more going on here than I know about. What is this over here? Misappropriated treasures and a waystone? Okay. So the waystone is self-explanatory. Misappropriated treasures. Oh, see, I love not being able to fly. Ooh, I would love to not be able to mount. Yeah, I'm a classic player. I love that stuff. I love when Modern WoW goes to a formula where they do some content or they force you to stay on the ground. Whee! Oh, that was something. Oh god, what happened to me? I don't think I want to be down here. Yeah, I love the no mounting stuff. I'm one of those sadistic people that loves to explore environments on foot and like actually get immersed in them. I have to go back up for whatever this is. It's not down here. I don't know how I'm going to get to this, actually. How am I going to get to this? Maybe I can go through here? No, that's not going to do it. Maybe over here. Maybe over this way. Or maybe this one connects. Nope! Oh, damn it! Lovely. Right back where we started. Let's go this way instead. Maybe we'll have better luck on the other side of the gaping chasm. There we go. Oh wait, did it disappear? Whatever that misappropriated treasure was, it has disappeared from my map. Whatever it was, I took too long. I took way too long trying to get to it. I'll never even know what it was or understand what I was chasing. And now it's over here, okay. Oh god, I'm so confused by some of these objectives. I don't think I can just go up here though, can I? Well, maybe I can. Okay. We're making progress. Aha. Faithbreaker Gerlach defeated. Where's this guy? This guy looks to be right above us. Okay. It looks like there's other stuff we could do with the misappropriated treasures, but I'm just gonna go kill this guy.
Suffer. I would hear your scream. There's no hope for any of you. My flames overwhelm you. There's no hope for any of you.
See, that was a fun little encounter. I like some of those quick fire, but like pretty obvious telegraphs, you know? They come at you pretty fast, but like they're very well telegraphed these days. And it makes it fun to kind of do the boss dance. Instead of wondering like what the hell's happening, why am I getting killed? There's obvious telegraphs now, and like every encounter becomes this kind of dance. And I really like that. Alright, I didn't claim your loot and exit. Do I have loot? I do have loot. Okay, we got loots. Coffer key shards I know how to use. The field accolades I don't really know, I don't remember what those are. What do I use field accolades for? Exchange these for void touched caches. Which doesn't tell me what's in a void touched cache, but I assume potential gear? Is this a catch up? Is this like a catch up thing where I can like get some decent gear if I accumulate these? I say decent. I mean, I thought my gear was pretty decent, but apparently now it's trash. I worked hard for this gear too. Not hard. I didn't work too hard. But I did put some time in. Alright, I think that's it, right? We got everything? We're done. Now, did that get me what I was after, though? Did that get me another point to spend at the Omnium Folio? I guess I could click E on my minimap and find out. Oh, I gotta go turn the quest in, right? Is that what I have to do? Yeah, I have to go turn this in. Okay. The best thing they did for this Omnium Folio, I thought we were gonna have to go to the physical thing every time we wanted to spend the points. The best thing they did was to add it into this, like, UI that we can open up from wherever we want. That was a really cool choice. I haven't done any Mythic Plus since we tried to do some in the Koresh patch, and I did a couple. But it was really hard to get into groups, and it was pretty discouraging. The best time I had, like the only really good times I had with Mythics was Seasons 3 and 4 of Dragonflight. Seasons 3 and 4 of Dragonflight were good. And then, like I said, I tried to get back in Koresh, and it was like that was Season 3, and I haven't done any since. People are, I feel like a lot of times way too selective in who they invite. It makes it really hard to get groups. I feel like if Mythic Zeros were queuable, I feel like that would be a good change. Because I'd love to get some Mythic Zeros under my belt, but I would like to just be able to queue up for those. I don't think they're of a difficulty that would, that queuing up for an automated group would have any detriment. And that'd be a change I'd like to see. Where's he at? Okay. I think we just have to head deep, yeah. Something is just buggy with the quest tracking, we just have to head deeper in. There are no bugs in this game, it's bug-free, okay? It's thoroughly tested.
What is it? What would you ask of me?
Is he giving me 8 of these? Okay.
The Eternal Sun still guides us.
Take a look at the new runes we've outlined for you.
For Quell Thalas.
Okay. Alright, so we have another point to spend. Rune of Void Tainted Shell. Suffering more than 10% of your maximum health in a single hit grants you a shield that absorbs damage for 10 seconds, but also inflicts damage to you over... So you get a little bit of benefit out of that. It blocks a bunch of damage, but then deals half of it back to you, essentially, over time. Rune of Self-Mending. When your core rune deals damage or healing, you are healed. This sounds like that's what we want. Rune of Self-Mending sounds really good. Rune of Lynx-like Reflexes. Taking damage grants 115 speed. That sounds like a PvP toy. We're gonna go with Rune of Self-Mending. And so are we capped out on these points now? I can't go do anything for more points right now? I'm assuming some people have already, like, obviously this is capped out for most people, right? So that's gonna be interesting. Alright, I think I want to go try to check out the Void Strike stuff, though, or whatever we were trying to do. I wanted to see the new planets they put in, or microzones, or whatever they're calling them. Veterans of the Great. I don't even know which quest that is now. I have a Ritual Site Challenge report turn in. Somewhere. In Silver Moon City. Maybe I should go turn this in. See if I can figure out what that's about. They need to put some really cool music in here. Oh, the name of the area is the Hushed Foyer. I guess if they had music playing in the Hushed Foyer, that really wouldn't make sense. Now, did they name it that just because they didn't make music for it? It's week 2 out of 5 for everybody. Okay. So the Omnium Folio, did that come into the game in 0.7? Because I thought the Omnium Folio came in 0.5. I didn't play in 0.5 at all. I just kind of assumed that came in earlier than the rest of this stuff. God, I got zapped.
Are you listening? I seek all truths.
So this is unlocking challenges for the ritual sites that can increase the spoils that are earned. I don't know what the spoils are even used for.
Power attracts power.
This is a ritual site quest.
Master your demons.
This is a ritual site quest. Like, I'm not sure about these ritual sites.
We will have justice.
Is there a reason a person would want to do ritual sites? I guess I don't really understand anything about this. That's the problem. They've put a thing into the game and it's like, I see that it's a piece of content and I see that I get stuff from the content, but I just have a really hard time contextually understanding the, like, what for? What is it for? Like, what am I to get? Is it gear? Is it cos? Be upfront with me about it. Like, I just want to know right away. What do you have? I guess the quartermaster will tell us. No, this is Field Accolades gear. So she's the Field Accolades person. That's good to know. I don't even know if I'm tracking Field Accolades. We have 9 Field Accolades. We can target specific pieces of gear here that are item level 259. My gear level is like not 259. I have a lot of 250, 240 stuff. So all of this stuff would be upgrades. These cost 750 Field Accolades. We have accumulated 9 in the last hour of play. So I'm assuming there are activities that we can get like a lot more currency somehow. Maybe that's why we do ritual sites. Maybe we do it to get this currency. It would be cool if I hovered over this currency and it would tell me all the activities that I could do and the ways in which I could earn the currency.
May my goods serve
So
you
that I
well.
wouldn't have to like think anymore about it. That would be really cool. She's got a bunch of stuff. Not gonna worry about that right now. Most of this stuff is pretty far away. Let's see. Void Strike, Disrupted. Okay, we were recruiting people for the Void Incursion things. I think I'm gonna go do that. I guess what I'm saying is like it's sometimes I have a hard time telling what the game wants me to do. Like, what does the game want me to focus on? Like, let's say I want some gear. How would the game like me to get the gear? Because the game is very like, it seems to be very specific about how it wants me to do things and what it wants me to do, but it doesn't do a great job of explaining it to me ahead of time. Like, it doesn't do a good job of telling me like what I'm gonna get out of a thing. And so this is a game where you can get stuff that matters, like you can get actual gear, or you can get stuff that I don't care about at all, like housing stuff, like cosmetic stuff, like pets, like mounts. Like, I don't really care about any of that stuff. It's all nice to have. But when I'm trying to prioritize like what content I want to do, I want to get gear, I want to get loot. And I wish it would just have like an icon, like this activity is for loot, this activity is for stuff. Like, I want loot, I don't need stuff. And I just wish it was more clear, like just on a surface level, what sorts of activities were going to give me what.
It is our duty to serve.
Without me having to really dig too deeply or find the vendor and analyze the vendor and stuff like that.
Remain vigilant.
Arcanon Poros.
Because maybe I want to do ritual sites, I don't know.
We will redeem our home.
Alright, I guess we're doing Stalkers of the Stars next. That quest also just kind of ended and did not really lead me into its follow-up. Yeah, the tier 11 delves are a good way of farming. Yeah, I was doing like level 8s or 9s and that's how I was getting all my gear originally. Back before any patch happened. That's how I got a bunch of gear. That's how like all the gear I have is either, it was mainly from that. Silvermoon is like absolutely destroying my computer today. It's absolutely crushing me. Well, let's just do this. And let's go ahead and do this. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, it's a little better. Kind of. Not really.
My sight remains vigilant.
Baladash Balanoi.
Oh god, what am I doing? Umbral attuning shards charged. Okay, we're trying to do something. Not exactly sure what. Hmm. Okay. They're in the air. Okay. Hmm. Those are the holiday event things. I'm whatever it is, I'm doing it. Like I think I'm just running into these. It's these void guys, I think. Yeah, I think it's the little void things. We gotta run into these little piles. There we go. That's it. It's just run into the little shadow piles.
The Rendurai survive.
It's time to move out. Our forces are gathering at the Howling Ridge. The energies of the Void Storm will allow us to open the way to these worlds. I will meet you there. There is something here I still require for our mission. Meet Mayela and the strike team at the Howling Ridge in the Void Storm. Okay, I think we're about to actually go do the content.
Void. The
Possibly.
perfect recipe for upsetting tensions. How delicious.
Anything to report? I do my duty.
Alright, so there should be a portal to the Void Storm somewhere. Somewhere there should be a portal. I think it was over this way? Yeah, there we go. I swear I went through the portal and then the objective said to go through the portal. I don't know. So what does it really want me to do? Where is she at? Oh, she's over here. Okay. It just seems like it is basically marking the exact same spot I came in.
I hope your little strike team is ready. I can already taste the conflict beyond this rift.
The Legion Keystone and the dark particles you found gave us a needle in the endless vast haystack of the twisting nether. With the cynosure of Twilight, the artifact used to open the... Oh my god, I don't know what any of this means. Let's just go through the portal. Like, don't bother writing a bunch of nonsense words if you're not going to say anything purposeful. If you have nothing purposeful to say, don't write any dialogue. Let's just go do the thing.
Stars guide our path. Forward!
Well, this looks familiar. I see. Okay, right. recommended for 274. We're not 274 yet. Let's just check it out on normal and see what it is. And it should give loot that should hopefully be able to get us into the harder ones. Alright, so we're in a snowy place. We have a map. This looks like a kind of a small map. I'm assuming...
You and Leona establish a perimeter. Below,
Oh, this is a
scout ahead
multiplayer
with
area,
Warlock
okay.
And the others. Emera, keep us hidden while we gather our bearings. Champion, to me.
I know, I want to go get this chest over here. Apparently that's not going to happen. Fun. I don't think I can fly here, right? No, we can't fly.
The Rendurai survive.
Oh god, okay, so there are quests to do here. The Illidari know this frozen hell better than most. The Legion referred to it as Val, and used its freezing temperatures to interrogate prisoners. A cold, dead wasteland seems like the perfect place for a Dominar to hole up in. Meet with the scouts in the field and activate the surveillance beacons. We're doing like a whole questing scenario.
To see what we're dealing with.
Our enemies are not yet aware of our arrival.
See what they found.
Disrupt the Dominar forces on Val by completing world quests, slaying rare creatures, completing events, and looting treasures.
Neutralizing the void presence here
I see.
buys our people back home the respite they need. So chaos, champion.
Is this a new patch? This is the 0.7 patch that came out recently. It's like a week or two old, something like that.
Everything. What have you given?
This is the newest of the new content, I suppose.
The Dominar do not care for those they've brought to this frozen wasteland. Maybe we can save potential allies from this fate.
Your more adventurous scouts have attempted to make use of this world's volatile resources. Avoid causing any unfortunate mishaps while collecting it.
Do I want this portal? I don't know if I want this portal. Where does this portal take us?
Unsurprisingly, another threat imperils your mission.
Okay.
Destroy, eliminate, succeed.
Oh god. What has happened to me? I've become a pinball. I didn't know this was the pinball quest. Okay, so I've become a pinball. I'm shooting around a tube, and I need to run over slugs. This is my life now. I don't know why this is my life, but this is what happened. I clicked on a portal, and I became a minigame. And now we live here. Oh yeah, there should be a way to go up. Here we go, here we go. Okay. Just when things were starting to make sense. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this quest. This is really something. I hope these slugs can respawn. Because I think we smushed everything down here. And we still need a couple more. Oh, there we go. Oh, now I'm just stuck here forever. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping it would just teleport me out when we were done. That would have been polite. Now I gotta ball form my way back down. Oh wait, I can't do it anymore? Oh, I'm stuck in my normal form now. My ball-like abilities have been taken away from me. And I don't think I'm going the right way to get out of here. Maybe I am? No, I don't know. We might just live here now. Oh, here we go. Here's the portal. So that's what happens when you click on mysterious portals without asking any questions. You end up in a ball-like minigame.
Well, at least you pulled that off.
Good fortune to the Alliance.
Shane, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining us today.
Beware of threats unseen.
Suggested players 15?
The world still needs
Okay.
defense.
15. That's a lot of players.
I will be watching.
I have become an ice block. Wait. Why am I an ice block? Within 2 minutes, I became a ball, and I didn't know why I was a ball. And now I've become an ice block. And I'm not sure why I became an ice block. What's going on? I'm so confused. Oh wait, and now I have a gas collector strapped to my back. What am I doing with this? Okay, it's collecting gas. For whatever its reasons, it must have its reasons. And we just have to accept it. I was a sled, I was a ball, and now I'm collecting gas. Stand in the green cloud and it fills. Okay. Let's do that. That makes sense. Yeah, it's filling. I mean, it's doing it slowly. For whatever its reasons, it's going to take its sweet time with things. 36. If I pull some of these guys, maybe that helps. I don't know if killing them even does anything. This guy's mount, though. Definitely the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Oh, that was exciting. Stand stationary in the green cloud for 2 minutes until the balloon fills. That's evolutionary quest design right there. That's the kind of quest design that you really can only come up with if you spend 2 to 4 years at university. It wants me to do something with this ice block. Ice block ridden to the goal. Okay, so I gotta ride it to the goal. So there's a track. What am I assuming is the track? I guess just this area. Oh, okay, so don't run into those. Okay, oh god. Oh no. Oh, this is not how I like to control stuff. Yeah, okay. We made it.
Another threat imperils your mission. Destroy, eliminate, succeed.
Question everything.
I don't really know if the blue effect at the edge of my screen is supposed to be indicating to me a gameplay mechanic, like perchance maybe I'm getting very cold and something bad is going to happen, or if it's just there thematically. Feel like at this point it's just thematic, but I can't tell if maybe at turns it's getting worse. The blizzard effects here are really cool, like the storm effects and stuff. I'd love to see these kind of effects in an actual, like, big open world zone. Like a zone that you're meant to, like, explore and experience in, like, some kind of organic way. Like, Dunmorrow should have snow like this. Winter, spring, yeah. Like, just imagine like a normal zone, a questing zone, and the weather effects would be really nice. I think we're just trying to fill the bar now. This bar down here, 78%. I think we're just fighting stuff now to fill this bar. It doesn't seem like we have anything else to do? Maybe that's not right? Oh, you know what? Yeah, like this is... Okay, so this is a quest. We do have a couple of things that we could check out. Apparently I have a turn-in over this way somewhere. Assuming I can get to it. That I just either missed or overlooked. Back at the very start.
What have you seen?
Light recall beacon. Recalls you to the current active umbral base. Okay, so it's like my Hearthstone for being inside of these places. It said it put that in my toy box. Oh, I'm never gonna find it in my toy box. She has more quests here. I guess I'm kind of, I guess I don't know, like, what's the length of time for this content? What type of content is this? It's almost starting to feel like I'm questing in a zone. More so than doing, like, a delve type thing. But I think it's important to know what kind of content I'm doing so I can, like, orient my mentality about what's going on. Is it some like mid-length piece of content that's meant to be played over like an hour or 2 hours, or is it like a 40-minute blow through it and be done? Slay 3 Dominar.
Enduri survive.
Place rift slippers in the Forgotten Chamber, so we're setting up teleportation points.
I do my duty.
Like, we're doing stuff to progress the zone. It's mainly for catch-up currency or hero track gear chest. I need gear on this character because I didn't play in 0.5 at all. So this kind of content might be good for what my character needs. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how long does it expect me to be here? Am I here for a while? Am I just, like, chilling here now? Should I approach this like questing in a zone? I'd like to finish this 82%. I'm gonna hang out back here, I think, until we can wrap this one up. Just so I feel like I'm accomplishing something and not just running around the place. Which is what it kind of feels like. Alright, we need some, like, bigger enemies to fight, though.
These desperate attempts.
There we go.
Power, they're almost admirable. Oh well.
Damn, we need that named guy. Maybe if I hang out here, he'll respawn pretty quickly. Maybe he's never coming back. I don't know. He seems reluctant to respawn. Oh, there he is. What a jerk. Now, the last time I clicked on this portal thing, I became a ball and had to do a mini game. I wonder if the same thing is going to happen. Let's see. Yep, so the Forgotten Depths, we're going to turn into a little arcade machine. Or at least, that's what happened last time. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to be here. I don't understand this part of this at all. I don't want to be down here. I don't like it down there. Down there's more confusing than anything up here. And I don't really appreciate that. Like, up here I kind of understand what I'm doing. Like, when I go down there, I have no idea what I'm doing. There's something below me, though. I don't know how to get down to where this is. Something's down there. Somewhere. All the players disappeared. I feel like I'm about to be a disappearing player. I think I have to go below for one of these quests. I just don't really understand where or why. But it does seem like there's something underneath my feet that I have to get to. According to the minimap, it's somewhere beneath me. The only way I know how to go beneath me is to go into this. Okay, that didn't take me where I thought it was going to. Oh god. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. Okay. Yeah, no, I have no idea then. Maybe this portal, maybe that's the one. Oh god, another portal. Okay. If I must. Maybe it's because I don't really care about the story. Or maybe it's because I don't really have any goals. Like, I'm not trying to get anywhere in the game. I'm not trying to do any specific piece of content that I'm trying to get ready for. But this has felt like some of the most boring, pointless content I've ever done in my life. Like, I just am not feeling like any impetus to why I should care as a player about any of this. I mean, I get that there's some loot involved and some other stuff. But I mean, just from the standpoint of playing a game and having a fun time, like, I don't know if this is it. This feels like the video game equivalent of walking on a treadmill. Not running, Because running would at least be invigorating. But you're just walking on a treadmill, and the treadmill is pointed at a wall. And so it's you, the treadmill, and the wall. And you're not going anywhere. And you don't have any fitness goals. Because if you had fitness goals, you'd be doing more than walking. So all you really want to do is walk. But then instead of actually walking somewhere, like in a real space, you're on a treadmill pointing at a wall, and that's where you're walking. It just feels weird. Like as a piece of gameplay, like I feel like I have to put gameplay in quotation marks. Like this is in fact gameplay. There is game I am playing.
Our enemies are ever relentless.
But I'm just like,
Deal with this threat and
I don't know.
act swiftly.
I have no idea. It's Tai Chi walking. There you go. Tai Chi walking. But why? Like if this is the content I have to look forward to, then I don't want to do anything. You know, I just don't get it. I guess if you really need the stuff, I get it. It's like this is for people that really want to, like you want to get into some other kind of content, right? Like your goal is not to do this content, right? This content is a stepping stone. Like, so you're not here to do it. You're just here to get the stuff so that you can go do what you want. When viewed in that way, this content makes perfect sense. Like, this content is probably really, really good at exactly what it was designed for. I just don't know why you design a piece of content for those reasons. Like, so it's just for catching up. Like, this stuff is just to get some loot to catch up, because I'm not feeling any other, like, intrinsic gameplay impetus. I don't know. I don't even feel like it's trying necessarily too hard to be an interesting piece of content. Maybe if you were trying to get into Mythics and you just thought like, well, this is the way I'm going to get gear. If I wanted to gear up for Mythics, I would just do Delves. Delves are much more straightforward, and they feel like, honestly, just what they are. They are very much what they are. Like, the way I play them, they're a single-player instance. This is like a couple of things, but maybe the point of this is simply to test their new hardcore system. Or their hard mode system. Like, maybe that's the point of this piece of gameplay, is just a beta test for people when they do the hard mode stuff so they can collect some data. So it's for catch up, and it's for beta testing the hard mode. That's honestly what it feels like. It's not content I would do for fun. I wouldn't be like, man, I want to go play some WoW and have some fun. Let me go do some of these void planets. Like, I don't think this is stuff I would necessarily do for fun.
The next begins.
But it's like, I just don't know what I'm missing. What am I not understanding that makes this fun? Because clearly people must enjoy this kind of content. Otherwise they wouldn't keep making it, right? So like, what am I missing? I like my character. I was really excited to play my character. I'm attached to this character. I like the other content I've done in Midnight. I had fun doing Delves. I had fun doing Prey. Do I just do those and ignore this stuff? Like, is that what it is? Like, do I just ignore this stuff? Because I don't think this is particularly fun. This has been some of the most inane gameplay that I've done in a while. And so maybe on hard mode it's better, but I don't know, I'm not really, maybe there's something I'm missing about how I'm supposed to be doing it. Maybe there's like an optimum route you can run to make it feel good or flow good. Like, I don't know. So I know I had fun with Delves and I had fun with Prey. And maybe this is just like, you know, like, maybe Modern WoW has now become a buffet. It's like a buffet style RPG. Where like, when you go to a buffet, there's no expectation that you're gonna try everything. You're definitely not gonna eat a lot of everything because there's simply too much variety. So you're just gonna eat the stuff at the buffet that you like. For me, I only eat pizza at buffets because buffets are disgusting and shouldn't be trusted. But pizza's generally okay. So maybe I just need to eat the pizza and stop fixating on how disgusting all the other stuff is. Maybe that's the trick. Like, you just try a piece of content, and if you bounce off the piece of content, you bounce back over to the piece of content you liked. And I think this is like, I'm bouncing off this content pretty hard. So maybe the trick is like, usually I would just Alt F4. And I think a lot of people do that when they bounce off a piece of content. I think they Alt F4 They just go do something else. I think maybe you go do some content that you know you like, and that could be a way to do it too. And I'm sure I could get plenty, if I had any ambitions to do anything in the game, I'm sure I could get plenty of gear doing delves, and potentially doing some prey.
It is our duty to serve.
Would I get field accolades for that stuff though? That's the question. Because this seems like the way I'm doing this, I'm just wandering around like a blind idiot. Doing it that way is going to take a lot of time to get through one of these, whatever getting through it means. And that's the other thing. I'm not really sensing what the flow is supposed to be. Maybe I need to read a guide or watch a video to see how to efficiently like run one of these. And I'm sure done efficiently, maybe it's more enjoyable that way. But done stumblingly and organically and in an idiot fashion, like it's obviously not. I did something. Yay! Every once in a while I manage to do something. You only get accolades from here in the ritual sites. That sucks so bad. You know what? The ritual sites were okay. I liked the ritual site a lot more than this. The ritual site felt fun. So if I wanted accolades, but I could get gear from the delves, though, like just straight up gear. The accolades I'm going to use to buy boxes that have gear. I can just do some, like tier 9 delves and I can get gear. What's going on with this right now? Am I stuck? Oh, I'm supposed to be caring about the dialogue that's happening. Okay. They caught me up in some roleplay I didn't expect. Took over my character. Against my will. But no, they want players, they push you to go do this, right? So you want to get the new currency or whatever, they push you to go do this. And if I watched a few videos and read a few guides, I'd probably be able to like get more out of it. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, the rift slipper thing, I can't figure out the rift slipper because it seems to want us to go underground. Except I'm not sure like really in what manner it wants us to do that. We've got something down there, like some kind of boss. I've got something over here. Potentially, like a world quest here. Okay, let's do this.
Yet another problem to deal with. Destroy the egg before that happens.
With the amount of time I'm spending here, I feel like when I'm done here, I should have at least 3 or 4 pieces of gear. Because it seems like they want to stick me here, like have me on this little planet thing for a while. Like, I guess I could leave any time, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't understand, like, am I supposed to just clear the map? Do I clear the map and it's clear and then I'm done? Do I just walk away when I'm sick of it? What am I missing if I don't clear the map? Is it worth it to even do if you don't clear the map? There's all these things I'd have to read a guide to learn it all. You can also use this for leveling alts. Now see, there would be some intrinsic motivation that's currently lacking. If I was leveling an alt through these and getting the currencies and stuff for endgame stuff, that would actually feel pretty good. Like, let's say I was trying to do level 80 to 90. And I was coming here and I was doing all these quests and I was getting all this currency that was going to get me some stuff when I hit level cap. That would make complete sense. Then I could just approach it like a questing zone and then I would kind of understand the pace that it's supposed to have. Like, as a piece of endgame content, I don't really know why I care. Because I feel like I can get better gear. I'm geared enough that I can go get better gear in easier ways. Or at least in more enjoyable ways. Because I'll just go do delves. But then again, I could level up doing delves too, I'm pretty sure now. I'm pretty sure they made it so it's pretty efficient to do delves to level from 80 to 90, right? So, like, really, I have my pick once I get into that range of how I want to level the character up. no matter what we do, I'm sure it's going to be incredibly quick.
Well, at least you pulled that off.
At least I pulled that off. Why is Mayella being all snarky towards us? I actually like her as a character. I hope she's not, you know, becoming a rude person towards us. She's one of the new characters that I actually liked. But I don't remember that level of snark.
Death to the Shadow God. What have you seen? I do my duty.
Oh my god, what is this? Unity against the Void. Choose quest. Disruption continues. We must not let up now. Complete world quest and events to continue to disrupt the enemy's base on Val. Or dangerous enemies. We have been successful, but many dangers still hamper our attacks. Defeat rares. Oh, let's do the world quest one, I guess. Is this a weekly? Or a daily? Or what is this? I never understand if these blue ones are weeklies or dailies or some combination of both those things. Okay. And so that's fine and everything. I don't know how often there's going to be like a new world quest here. I also have no idea how I would ever check out the other planets. We never figured out the Rift Slipper, but that seems important. I need to figure that out before I can do anything else here. So let's go try to investigate that. There's a cave here, but I don't think this goes anywhere. This is not going to connect us to the underground. But see, we need to get underground somewhere. I just have no idea where to do that. And usually when you need to get underground, a lot of times it'll lead you to where you need to access the underground portion. This one's not doing that. It's assuming that after showing me everything, every step of the way, every moment, directing my process, it assumes I can find suddenly anything on my own. Which is incredibly hypocritical game design, to on the one hand have it hold your hand every step of the way, and then suddenly there's an underground thing and it's like, well, good luck figuring out how to get down to that, sucker. Well, I can't figure it out because you've been holding my hand the entire way. So I have no fucking idea how to get underground. I think it's one of these portals, but there's 6 different portals. Some of them lead to other areas and some of them lead underground. I don't know which is which. And I don't even know if the underground it leads me to connects to the underground I have to get to. Do we have rares about to spawn in? Is this what's happening? Are there a couple of rares here spawning in? At least this guy looks like he's about to spawn in. We're gonna hang out here for a second. But yeah, like, parts of this are kind of driving me nuts. Parts of it are boring the shit out of me. And moments of it are okay content. It's a really mixed bag. I should have picked the rares thing. I should have been smart, and I should have realized, Robert, you've already cleared all of the world quest. Pick the rares for the daily, weekly thingy. But no, I picked the world quest, and we probably have to wait 24 to 48 hours to get any more of those. If I had read a guide, I would have properly known how to do it without being wasteful. Champions Dawncrest 30. I gotta figure out how I can track these accolades. I'm probably tracking currencies that really don't matter anymore. Anguish I want to track. Voidlight Marl, I have no idea what I would ever spend that on. Let's untrack it. Oh, let's see, Dawncrest. I don't need to track the crest, I don't think. We don't really need to worry about that. The copper keys we can track. No, I'm just not going to track any of my crests. Whatever. Field accolades. There we go. I guess that's it. We'll just track that for now. Looks like another rare up there if I can get to it before it dies.
Our Lightforge scouts have reported evidence of an ancient void creature that once dwelled here. Harvest some samples for our research, would you?
I wonder if they, like... I wonder if they thought about, like, having more of less types of content. Instead of having more of different types of content, I wonder if they've ever thought more about just making more of the same types of content that people already enjoy. Instead of ending up with, like, a bunch of different kinds of content, some of which are kind of similar. Like a ritual site feels very similar to a delve. Maybe some of the delves are ritual sites. Like, I don't even know if there is overlap, but they seem like they're basically the same type of content. And then this is some, like, hybridization of multiple things. Like, I wonder if they ever thought about, like, maybe we just make more 5-man dungeons and we make more delves. And just kind of stick to, like, a certain number of different types of content. Maybe not have to like constantly reinvent the wheel with like different types of content, just to experiment with them and throw them out eventually. It just like, it wasn't always the case that you would log in for a 0.7 or a 0.5 patch and there would be an entirely different type of content that didn't exist in the game before. That suddenly you were going to learn that was some kind of experiment / expressly created for catching up gear. Okay, we are in the Forgotten. I think we have to be down here to do this thing. Yeah, we've finally figured it out. Geo, good evening to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Oh no, we thought we figured it out. We have to be down but up. We have to be down but not too far down. So we have to go down to go up. Guys, I don't think I'm ever gonna find what this is. Whatever this quest objective is, I'm starting to feel like I'm never gonna figure it out. Yeah, because this is not it. And I'm like, I'm so fucking confused about this. That I'm ready to hearth out of here and go do something else, basically. Like, I wish I want to finish this, like, as much as I can. Like, I want to do this, but, like, damn. This fucking shit is discouraging. Like, it's just straight up discouraging. And it gets kind of boring and tedious as you have one objective, you can't figure it out. It just, everything gets boring and tedious. Like, I have no idea. Like, I have to be underground, but not really underground, but a little underground, but I can't go underground here. But there's somewhere I can get underground where I'm at the right level of underground to find the thing I need. Like, okay, fuck, I give up. I guess I'm too dumb for this game. Like right here. We have to get underground right here. We have to somehow get underground. Like somewhere there's a cave and I'm just not seeing it. It's probably really fucking obvious. Like somewhere there is a cave, somewhere there is a hole, somewhere there is a portal, and I just don't see it. I have been around and around and around. And I have no idea where this wants me to go. But it's just a quest. I'm just supposed to be able to go there and do it. It's not supposed to be fucking rocket science, you know? They're not trying to design shit to put me through the ringer. I just can't figure out what they want me to do. If I played the game every single day of my life, I'd probably know exactly what they wanted me to do. That's the thing. But, you know, coming from the outside, I can't figure it out. I thought maybe it was this cave. This cave doesn't connect. Like, this goes in a little bit, but then I thought, like, okay, maybe we can get there. But no, this doesn't connect anywhere, not that I see. And so this is the only cave that I found that was like a remote chance, besides the underground entrance that was through the portal that we just discovered was not the way to get to the thing. And so how many other caves are there that I haven't found? Well, there must be at least one. How am I enjoying retail? I like always. I'm trying to enjoy retail, but they work in so much friction into the game for people that don't play every day that it's like if you don't log in every day, you might as well not bother coming back for new content. You come back at the expansion start, it's going to be your only chance. But if you don't play every day, it's like it's incredibly hard to enjoy any of it. Because there's just simple shit you're not used to and you're not familiar with, and they don't bother showing you or explaining it to you. This has got to be the cave, right? Like right here? No. No, this is not the cave either. They're like, "Oh, look, I found it. I found it." Oh, no, you didn't find it. This is still not the cave you're looking for, sucker. What a fucking sucker. He thought he found the cave, guys. I'd like to actually enjoy this game, so I'm going to do some content that I enjoy. Instead of doing some content that I feel like is shit, and that I'm having a really shitty time with, I'm just going to do some stuff that I actually don't hate. That seems like the better way to go about things. Nobody knows. And the people that know, they don't understand why I can't find it. And listen, I don't understand why I can't find it either, but I don't give a shit. I'm over it. I'm gonna go do the content that I know I like. And the rest of the content can just sit there. That's absolutely fine.
Twilight's blade serves Zelatath, but even lackeys wield power. Let us take what's theirs.
Do only Blood Elves see this content? This is retail. Everybody sees the same exact content. That's how things have been in retail for years. Everybody sees the same content. Unless it's a Heritage Armor questline. Manifest, good afternoon to you and welcome to the stream.
We love the outdoors, just not inside our strongholds. Clean out these pests, won't you?
Do not end them yet. Savor the hunt and let the artifact consume their fear.
Damn it. I forgot how frustrating these can be. Almost 65% is not bad. Well, I think we're just gonna have to chase him again.
Such wonderful terror.
Was that it? No. That's not it. Where's he at? I remember there would be a part where we would find traps, and then there'd be a part where we would fight the guy, and none of that seems to be happening like I remember it happening. It has also completely given up on tracking anything. Very cool. Am I not looking in the right zone? Well, it says it's here. I don't know. No clue. Maybe there are traps somewhere that I'm just not seeing.
my magic reveals their little hiding spot, go cover it in blood.
Alright, now we know the location.
Excellent. In a single blow, we weaken the devouring host and empower our defenses.
Let's go pick up the weekly delve quest, and I'm going to do one of the empowered delves.
The Farstriders stand ready. We must not falter.
What have you learned lately? Remember, there's magic in discovery. Ah, I could use your expertise.
I have 8,000 of these undercoins, and I guess I don't really know what they want me to do with them. Just buy cosmetic stuff? I guess? That's really something? None of this is too spectacular? Oh, it's housing stuff. Oh, I really don't care about housing stuff. I have no use for these currencies.
I look forward to hearing what you've learned.
Interesting. This delve right here in Silvermoon is empowered, so I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do this one on tier 9. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a delve, and I certainly am not more powerful or more skilled. Maybe I should do it on an 8. Just to make sure it's not a complete catastrophe.
Our enemies will fall.
Your life is mine.
Don't waste this. Shadows protect you. I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike! Gather yourselves. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll take that. Take strength from this. Now strike! My eyes on you. Your life is mine. Veil ward you. I'll take that. I'll staunch the bleeding. My eyes on you.
I should be okay to take on the 11s. Yeah, but do the 11s get me anything more than the 8s or 9s do? I remember there was some kind of caveat back during Season 1 as to like whether or not I should do anything above an 8 or a 9. Something about the reward not being worth it or something. I'm not retail smart, so I don't remember what it was. But people were telling me just don't bother doing anything above a 9. Why don't you see other players on the map? This is an instance. Yeah. John, think of this as like a single player dungeon. Just like in a dungeon you go in with 5 people and those are the only 5 people you see. This is an instance piece of content. It's a solo delve. So I got myself and I got my companion, and that's it. Just like in a 5-man instance, you'd only see the 5 players. In a solo instance, you see yourself and your companion. That's why we don't see other people. Just the sort of content we're doing.
I'll take that. My eyes on you. Take strength from this. Shadows protect you. Stay here and recover. Now strike! I'll staunch the bleeding. Your life is mine. Shadows protect you.
Maybe it's only because I understand the formula, but when I do content like this, I enjoy it. When I'm doing that kind of world content, like on those planets, like that just was not enjoyable for whatever reason. This is the kind of content that I like. And I don't know if it's just that it's an instance or if it follows a format that my brain is familiar with, in the sense that it's kind of like a 5-man but with 1 player, or what it is. Or maybe I just don't like the open world design that they're taking. Maybe I enjoy their instance content and I just don't enjoy their open world content. Because aside from doing side quests, because the side quests are actually like very interesting, I haven't enjoyed any of the open world stuff.
Stay here and recover.
I've never been a huge fan of World Quest. The prey system is good, I like prey, but prey is so intentional, like it happens in the open world, but it's a very intentional piece of content. So I don't know if it even counts as that kind of like open world experience. Because you have to initiate it. If you don't initiate it, nothing ever happens. But maybe I just don't like Blizzard's open world content design. If the hard mode planet things are like the way they're leaning for questing and stuff, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy that. Although I think those little planets might be a different experience on a character if I'm also leveling a character up. If I can go there and level a character from 80 to 90, then maybe that's a piece of content that I would enjoy, but as a piece of endgame content, I just don't find it compelling at all.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
Does anybody know what item level are people looking at for mythics this season to like start doing mythics? What item level would you want to have? I could probably Google that. AI would probably know. Oh god. Okay, Valyria, you want to do some healing? Maybe? Pretty please?
Don't waste this. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Am I making any impact on these guys at all? Like, I don't even feel like their HP bar has moved recently. I feel like I got them both to like half and then we just stopped making progress. Oh boy. It's a pile of HP they have. I guess I just have to eat through it. For a minute I thought I was kind of like missing a mechanic. Maybe I am missing some kind of mechanic here. Something about these university undergraduates. What are they doing? What's their deal? They have a little like void ring around them. Oh, well that didn't really help. Now I just have more enemies to fight.
I'll take that.
Google AI says mythic zeros are 230 to 245. 2 to 5 keys are 245 to 255. Oh. According to Google AI, I could start doing mythic 2s immediately. But you never trust Google AI, yeah. I bet I can do some like low mythics or maybe even some mythic zeros. Ooh, I needed those. Look at that. Oh, I really needed bracers so bad. I remember that now. These bracers were our last piece of crap gear. So we're going to replace a 227 with 250. See, this was a good piece of content. I came into the content. I understood what I was supposed to do. I did the content. It took an amount of time. And then we got loot. This is a great piece of solo content. We are now Midnight Epic. This is the first time since probably Legion that I've hit like the epic tier of gearing. Any kind of gearing achievement at all has been obtained. And so now we're 253 since we got rid of that piece of crap bracer. That was really cool to jump back in and immediately replace that piece of gear. It's almost like the game knew that piece of gear really sucked. In delves until you complete your next one, your harmful spells and abilities have a chance to cause an explosion. Oh, okay. Nice. Mythic, almost no one does zeros anymore. Okay. Are we at the end of a season then? I don't know what season we're in. I don't know what part of the season we're in. I don't know any of that stuff. Are we in the middle or end of a season? Or is 2 weeks into the season, like, that's it, there's no more, like, zeros going out? We're at the... Oh, I thought Season 2 had started. Season 2 didn't start when the patch came out. Or within the 2 weeks since the patch has been out. Season 2 doesn't start until the 0.1 patch. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought that was starting soon. And had already started with the 0.7 patch. So we don't get Season 2 until patch 1. Got it. Cool. So probably no reason to worry about it now then. Like, to your point, like, what are the odds that I get invited to any mythics this late in the season? This kind of became the problem. But then also, if I don't have any good gear, then how do I get invited to next season? That's the kind of what became a problem. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I don't know what I'm doing here still. Why am I here? Oh, Jesus. Mid-August. Okay. Well, that's nice.
Now strike.
I really enjoyed Mythics in Dragonflight. I just wish I could recapture whatever that was. That was before they changed, like, the numbering system and everything. Before they changed the ranking of it. Okay, I need to get out of this building. Like, I have no idea how to get out of this building. I'm perpetually going to be stuck in these bigger buildings, like, unable to get out of them. It's pretty easy to get into keys. Yeah, well, you know, you haven't seen me try to get into keys. I remember trying to get into keys during Koresh, and, like, I would get on for a stream, and in like 2 hours, I would do like one mythic, and I do one half mythic that would fail, and then one mythic that didn't go anywhere, and we just never got anything done. It was really incredibly difficult to even get invited to groups that would succeed at doing anything. That was my last experience with mythics. Am I just like stuck here forever? Is that all that's happening? I guess there's really only one way to for sure get out of here. Just hearth out. Let the hearth out of everywhere. Let's see. Do I have anything in my vault? I need to go check my vault. I don't think I should have anything in my vault. I think my vault should be empty. But I'm gonna go take a look. Oh no, it's oh no, okay, it is empty. This is building up for next week. Okay, perfect.
Baladash, Malanore.
How about you buy all my junk?
Sun, chase your shadows.
When you get into a mythic run, it'd be really cool if, like, somewhere in the UI it reminded you of where you were going. Because I queued for a lot of groups, I just don't remember what this group was gonna go do. It would be cool if somewhere, like, you could see that. Maybe I can look here. No. I can't. Oh wait, Pit of Saren, okay. Pit of Saran? Pit of Saren? Wait. Isn't that's an Ice Crown dungeon? Wait. What is this? I don't think I've ever done this one. Go to the Timeways. Oh, of course. Yeah, I remember the Timeways from Dragonflight. But I don't know anything about the Timeways in Silver. Maybe I'm gonna follow this player. I see where a player is going. At least I think that was a player, and they went there and then they disappeared. So I'm gonna go where they went. I see it now. Okay. So that little swirly thing, that's the Timeways. Got it. I remember this mechanic from Dragonflight Season 3. Into the Timeways we go. So which ones am I getting to in the timeways? I'm getting to the Pit of Saran, which is not going to be that one. It's not going to be that one. Okay, I see. And then right here, Pit of Saran. And what are the other ones? Spires of a Rock, Pit of Saran, Elgathar Academy, and Seat of the what? The Triumvirate. Okay. Got it. I mean, I'm here early because I don't have a tank, right? So I kind of jumped the gun. I just didn't want to be the only person to not know where the hell I was going. So, while we look for a tank, I'm gonna bio really fast. I'll be right back. Does Mythic Plus also have a tanking problem in the way that Classic TBC has a tanking problem, in the sense that there are no tanks? Is that what's going on in retail too? Is this like a problem that's happening in like every version of the game, is that there aren't enough tanks to play the game properly? It's not as bad, but yeah, basically. Oh man, maybe we'll just focus on delves and stuff then, because I like delves. I wouldn't mind doing some Mythic 5-mans if there are tanks, but we have enough problems waiting for tanks in TBC. I don't need to come play retail and wait for tanks, you know what I mean? Like, we're already being subjected to the tank shortage and having to fill the role of tank. I can't do that in retail, so... Nobody in retail wants to see my attempt at tanking a Mythic. It would be funny to have like a lever counter to see like how many people leave the group while I try to tank Mythics. That would be funny. Yeah, any new tank will get chewed out because they didn't go in the meta way. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I'm sure the first time you get chewed out for not following the optimum path, then you're done. You're like, yeah. Nobody wants to deal with that, right? Alright, well I know how to get here now. I guess I don't need to hang out here. I mean, not really. This is something like I could probably work on Prey while they find a tank. I'm sure we could find something to do. But now I'm probably stuck here unless my hearth is off cooldown. There's probably not an easy way out of this place. Yeah, the same people that chew out the tanks for not being pro are the same people wondering why there aren't tanks. Oh yeah. Yep. I see it. That makes sense. Yeah, there's no way out of here, huh? It'd be cool if they put like a teleporter back to Silver Moon somewhere. Or at least like back to the time ways. So you're not just kind of like stuck here hanging out. Would be thoughtful of them. Maybe there's a portal somewhere and I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I need like a second Hearthstone. I guess I didn't think things through. I thought me getting into a group would be the hard part, right? I thought like if I get invited to a group I'll be lucky, that'll be the hard part. No, the hard part is still finding a tank. I don't like it. I don't like wasting my time. Do I have any way of getting back to Silver Moon from here? Is there any way at all to do it without a Hearthstone? Like, what would the route be like? How many boats are involved? How long would it take? Probably too long. 20 minutes left on my Hearthstone. There has to be a way to get back to the midnight content faster than 20 minutes. There has to be. What do I do? I mean, maybe can I find Dalaran? Does Dalaran exist? I don't see Dalaran. That's frightening. There's no Dalaran though. Yeah, I mean everybody has a Dalaran Hearthstone. It's just a matter of whether or not the Dalaran Hearthstone is going to do anything. Like in my case, it typically doesn't do anything. You are not eligible to use this item. Oh, there we go. We got a tank. You have to have done the content. You have to have done Legion time walking on the character. Or you have to have done Legion originally on the character, or you need to have done Legion time walking. And that's the only way that you get your active Dalaran Hearthstone. Because like on any other character, I've never had it work. The only characters that it ever works on are the characters that have done that content. There's a toy called the Key to Arcana or something. Okay, well that's something. We could look that up. Key of something or another. Let's type key. The personal, oh, the Arcantina key. Oh yeah, the Arcantina. The Arcantina could get me back to Silver Moon for sure. I have that on my hop art down here. I just forgot what it was. I've only been there the one time they brought me there. They forced me to go there for the quest. And after that I never went back.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Do I remember this dungeon at all? Not really. Is Pit of Saren one of the dungeons they added to the game late in Wrath? Like one of the 3 extra dungeons they added? I think it must be. Don't really remember this one.
You will have to make your way across this quarry on your own.
Boss fight 1, perhaps?
Tiny creatures.
We'll see how this goes. It's been good so far.
You bring Kafra something good to eat. We'll save for snack for later. Frost tired of puny mortals. Now
I have no idea what to do with this.
bones will
Okay, cool. I got some kind of death mark thing, didn't have any clue what to do with it based on the UI. And then we got splatted. Don't understand the splat. I mean, nope, I don't get it.
We'll save for snack for later. Frost tired of puny mortals. Now your bones will freeze.
Did they take battle reses out of retail? Is that what they did?
We'll save for snack for later.
Death Knights or Death Knights. Demon Hunters don't have a battle res? I thought basically everybody had a battle res at this point. I thought there were a bunch of classes with a battle res. I thought Demon Hunters had a battle res. I thought Death Knights had a battle res. Just me. I'm the only person that can battle res. It must be all my fault. Only I hadn't died.
We'll save for snack for later. Frost tired of puny mortals. Now your bones will freeze. We'll save for snack for later. Frost tired of puny mortals. Now your bones will freeze.
Well, the other person got me killed, so it's not like I was trying to figure anything out. I was avoiding the obvious shit. But whoever the other DPS is, they said my bad when that happened. So they did something that got me killed. But it's okay, it can be my fault, I guess. Either way, they got the fight down. Maybe they'll even res me. I doubt it, but it's always pop. Can I release here? If I release here, will I just pop back up? Yes. Okay. There is no resing in Mythics. That's right. I forgot. And there is no resing. You just have to release and run back. The Waystone's cool. What are the odds we beat this timer? How many bosses are here? Is it just the 3 bosses? If it's only 3 bosses, we might do it. If it's 4 or 5 bosses, there's no way. We have to interrupt the clones on this boss. It's hard for me to heal through it. Interrupt the clones. Okay. We'll try to remember to interrupt whatever the clones are on the next boss fight.
We could probably use these parts. Arms and legs are in short supply. Thanks for your contribution. Must not be interrupted. Ick, take care of them. No! That one! That one! Get that one! I've changed my mind. Go get that one instead. What are you attacking him for? The dangerous one is over there, fool! Enough moving around! Hold still while I blow them all up! Stop. Don't kill me, please.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
I'll tell you everything.
Worthless gnat. Death is all that awaits you. Do not think that I shall permit you entry into my master's sanctum so easily. Pursue me if you dare.
I mean, I feel like the tank just went way too far ahead or something. I don't really know what happened there, but I feel like it was probably the tank's fault. Oh, I do remember this cave, though. Okay, it's starting to come back to me. I remember this cave.
Heroes, to me!
8 minutes left.
Intruders have entered the Master's domain.
Is this the last
Signal the
boss?
alarms.
If this is not the last boss, we're in trouble.
We will hold off the undead as long as we can, even to our dying breath.
We got piles of graves here. This is probably going to come into play somehow. I don't remember this fight. Scourge Lord Tyrannus. Block the pillars of light when you have circle underneath you. Block the pillars of light when you have circles underneath you. If you get the aura, get on a pile. Block the pillars of light when you have a circle underneath you. Interrupt the big zombies. I hope some of this stuff starts to make sense when the fight starts. If you get the aura, get on a pile. Block the pillars of light when you have a circle underneath you. Interrupt the big zombies. Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
I shall not fail the Lich King. Come and meet your end. Such a shameful display. You are better off dead. Overwhelming. Such a shameful display. You are better off dead. Such a shameful display. You are better off dead. Power overwhelming. Such a shameful display. You are better off dead.
Wow. Well, we actually did it. Midnight Keystone Explorer. Complete a Mythic Plus dungeon within the time during Midnight Season 1. There we go. We have officially participated in Midnight Season 1 Mythics.
All will know of your deeds, and the blazing path of light you cut through the shadow of this dark citadel. This day will stand as a testament not only to your valor, but to the fact that no foe, not even the Lich King himself, can stand when Alliance and Horde set aside their differences.
No! You monster! I could not save them. Damn you, Arthas. Damn you!
I feel like that run was probably the exception and not the rule. They probably can't all go that smoothly, especially with an absolute novice like me in the group. I didn't know any of the mechanics. I hope I didn't mess any of them up too bad there. I mean, that was okay. There. Oh my god, what in the hell? Oh. Well, hi there. Yeah, that wasn't bad. It was okay. Maybe I could do some mythics. I mean, like, the delves are much less stressful. Like, just doing solo delves, there's no other players to deal with their stress. There's no timer ticking down to deal with that kind of stress. And I wonder, like, is there a reason to pursue something like mythics instead of pursuing something like delves? Because I'm going to get pretty good gear from doing delves, and I may or may not get pretty good gear from doing mythics. So what's the point of focusing on mythics if not just for like the prestige of like growing your rating and all that stuff? Like, what's the practical reason to do mythics over something like delves? Do I have rating now? I have rating now. 162 rating. Delve gear caps out of the point, but mythics give higher gear. Yeah, but if I'm not gonna push mythics, I don't need the higher gear. You only need the higher gear that mythics provide if you're gonna push mythics. But is it worth it to do that? I don't know. That dungeon was pretty fun. I feel like we did okay. Yeah, the fun in a mythic is going to be dependent on the group that you get, whereas like the fun in a delve is going to depend on you. Like individually, I think doing some mythics could be fun. I just don't think I would like try to do back-to-back-to-back mythics. Like when I did mythics in season 3 and 4 of Dragonflight, that was all I would do. I would get on and we would just do mythics. Like I don't think I would I don't think I'd be able to approach it like that. The bigger number makes people happy. Yeah, see, like, I like a big number, but there's only so far that'll carry my interest. With the item level, like, I'm pretty happy to have the item level I have. If I get better gear, that's great. If not, I don't really mind. But I can definitely see, like, doing delves are still fun. Prey is still fun. There's, like, so much of the open world content that I don't know if I care about. Like, those new planets, I don't really see that I'll return to those planets on this character. If I level up a new character, I might use those planets as a way to level up from 80 to 90. I feel like that could be interesting. Like, if I decide to level up a Void Demon Hunter, then maybe I would revisit those pieces of world content. But for this character at Endgame, I think I would just focus on Delves, Prey, and some Mythic Plus. And I feel like I'd probably skip most of the contrived world content. That being said, there's story stuff I still want to work through. Like, I want to get through my main story. For me, that means doing some LFR. Like, yeah, this is a raid. So I'll want to do this on LFR. I want to get through the story stuff so I can see more story stuff. All of the Voidstorm side quests seemed really cool. I'd love to go back and finish up. So I have all these Voidstorm side quests to do. And it was a really cool place to be. There's lots of stuff I would do, but I just think, like, I gotta be careful about what content I do, because, man, they make some content for this game that I just don't seem to understand, and that I just bounce off of in a really bad way. And so I think for me, like, just focusing on the bits and pieces that I really like, and I just have to ignore the rest. Even if there's pieces of content that I'm ignoring that are like, oh, you could get really good loot from this, I don't care. I have to ignore it. And I think I'll just have as much fun with that as I can have. And then if I can do some Mythic Plus, then we'll do some Mythic Plus. I just don't want to spam Mythic Plus at any point. I feel like keeping it varied. Like, you do a Mythic and then go do a Prey. You know, do a Delve and then go do a Mythic. Like, I don't think I want to do back-to-back-to-back Mythics. I think that leads to quickly hating other humans and burning out.
Have you anything new to research? Keep an eye out for anything interesting.
I wonder if I should bother. I probably shouldn't bother upgrading any of this gear. As far as, like, should I spend any of my currencies? Like, any of my crest? 80 veteran, 75 champion, 8 hero. Yeah, I don't think I want to spend any of that stuff. I think I should probably just sit on it and see if I get better gear and then upgrade that gear. But yeah, it's been a mixed bag today. It has been a mixed bag. I might do this sometimes on weekends. I've also thought about, like, if I really get the itch to play, if I get into a good groove, maybe I would do some evening streams of retail. Keep the classic stuff, like, Monday through Friday during the day for the most part. And then if I really, really want to play retail, I can play on the weekends or I can play in the evening time. Because it's always a decent time. You know, I always have a decent time eventually. Once I get into the stuff I actually like and I start avoiding the stuff I hate, I have an okay time. For me, it's like there's so much to do, like so many different things to do. It kind of becomes overwhelming at a certain point. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. I am out of time for now. I don't know if I'm going to come back on tomorrow and do anything. I might jump back into Classic tomorrow. I might do some more stuff here. I really don't know, but I appreciate you guys being here and watching me play some retail. I really appreciate that. We'll play some more. I just don't know when it will be or how frequently it will be. The only thing that I'm really interested in are Delves, Prey, and Mythic Plus. And I don't know, like, how much of that I can do and have it actually be interesting. So yeah, thanks again. I will see you guys tomorrow in some version of the game. I'll get that scheduled as soon as I know what it is. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth very soon. Bye for now.